kind of walking on it. So that's the way you do it. I will not try to fool anyone. It's tough.
Oh, yeah.
It is the hardest thing you will ever do. To shut the mind up. Stop messing. Get it to go quiet. And then see how long you sit there. Because you know what's happening? Information.
Yeah.
Everything you need to know about what is satisfaction comes from that nature.
That'd be cool.
Would be?
It, like, you have to,
There's your mind, there's your ego.
right.
Would be. It is.
It
You're
is.
in it now.
Mhm.
It's worth a look. Right? Don't look for it. There you go. You're looking for it. Don't let the ego look for it. See what I'm saying? See how hard it is? You see how hard it is? You can either sit in the space or you can fantasize about it in your head.
Right.
Looking, what are you looking for? You're right here. Is it up there? Are you up there?
No.
Because then don't look there.
Yeah.
The cosmos is in you. You look there,
Yes.
present. I mean, that you don't have to go far, right? You're right there. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go looking anywhere. It's all right here. So, it would be nice.
It is nice. There you go. It is because it is.
You're in that state.
Mm-hmm.
And you're buzzing right along.
Yeah.
It's like you're going faster. It's like you're more alive, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Your job is done. You're there.
Okay.
Now don't move. don't move from there. If you're going to do any stopping, stop at that space and act from there.
Okay. I hear you.
It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
It's a constant battle, it feels like.
You know what? You know what makes it not a constant battle? And I know this to be absolutely true. Being open about it with other people.
Okay.
Because if you are, and make sure you know, you understand their level of openness
Right.
when you exchange that, because they may hand you a turd sandwich and you call it a gem.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't know until you take a bite.
Right.
Ew. You know what I mean? It's, you don't know. But that's what human beings hanging out with each other used to be about.
Right.
It wasn't about what you could get out of them. It was about what you could buy from them, or what you could sell to them, or how you could get their life instead of, yours.
Right. And so it is.
Yeah. That's what human beings hang out with each other's for. It's recognition of our divine nature, our creativity. Right? And when people hang out together, confusion finds it very hard to get a foothold.
Right.
When you're alone out there, it's tough. When you're in a relationship you don't like, that's tough. That's really tough.
Especially if the relationship's with yourself.
It's the only one you're actually having. Person, imagine in any relationship you have with someone else. Are you actually having it with the other being? Or are you having it with your idea of them?
Right.
It's like people who say they love each other. This will be the last thing I'll say. People who say they love each other, you got to question that sometimes. Because they don't actually love the being. They love the way they feel in the presence of that being, when that being is doing a particular thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what they love is the way that person makes them feel. It really has nothing to do with the other person.
Mm-hmm.
So there's really no love there.
Right.
Because true love is an energetic symbiotic occurrence, kind of like this.
Mhm.
That's love.
Yeah.
It's an activity that you participate in. It's an actual experience. It's not some quantitative thing you build up in your mind and then go apply it in your world. It's either in you presently and you're willing to share it, or you don't have it.
Right.
There's no possession of that. Because you find that when you are truly in that state with another person, just really no difference where you start and I end.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one.
A continuum.
Right? Two people cease to exist. There just seems to be this elevated presence. Yeah, let's do that. Let's forget about all the war and all. Let's pay attention, sure. But let's make that minimal, because there's nothing you can do about it anyway. These are guys in suits sitting in offices trying to figure out how to get other people's resources. Because we need them all, and for whatever reason they've got. Our problem as individuals in this is our own connection with our being. Let us turn the attention to that. Sure, pay attention to what's going on around you, always. But limit that. And then make sure you have plenty of attention to understand your drive in life. Why you're doing what you're doing. Because those are the only place you're ever going to have any effect on the world at large. Right? Because if it changes your behavior and presence to that of, say, a Jesus, you're going to change the world. You're going to affect it pretty damn heavily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
You don't need to be chased around. I mean, there's plenty of buildings with crosses on them so they can nail you wherever they find you. You know what I'm saying? But do it anyway. It's satisfaction. Did you guys enjoy this?
Mm-hmm. Loved it.
Did you
Yes.
did you get anything out of it? Something usable? Because that's the point. The point is something usable.
It's challenging.
Yes, very much so. Which is why, there should be something over there that you can put your email address down. Because I'm not going to, once I start, I don't stop. So now that I've found a room in Denver, I'll be here at least a month.
Good.
So, sure, let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're doing. Right? And really, there'll be different things to talk about. But it's a space.
Right.
That's what it's about.
Right.
And then once, we get familiar with each other, and you're like, okay, this guy's not a total whack job. He's all right. And you're like, oh, he doesn't have any weird intentions. Okay, it's all cool. When we get to that place where there's a little trust, we'll spend one night doing nothing, silence. But it will be the most active, the most intense, the most beautiful, the most satisfying silence you've ever had in your life.
Which is hard as human beings to do. It's hard for me anyway.
Yeah,
Try to.
I know you could do it like that if you were just called to it. Because you did.
Yeah.
Because when you start to exchange, your mind gets